Chicken.
Okay.
Chicken.
When she's singing on stage, this is her expression. So. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we have someone very special. And like I said, that this year is going to be really transforming for every one of us. Yes, it's going to be really transforming, and at the end of this video, let me give you what is going to happen. All right. So with me we have someone very special. A lot of you might have heard about her. There's one particular song she did one time, and then that song trended that time a lot. I think it was the day Togo Togo, the day Tija Tija. Yes, I remember. That's to tell you how I've been following you back to back. So that song trended that time. So some of you might remember her because a lot of people don't know your name. So it's like, I'm sure some people will be like, okay, I've seen this face somewhere. Do I know her? Do I not know her? All right, I have with me. How do I address her now? Minister. What other titles can I give her? Just she's actually a very simple person. Like, she's down to earth. Okay, I have with me Minister Abbey Ojomu. Oh wow, this is really a great opportunity because let's talk.
And
All right.
Is Ojomu.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Pardon me. Ojomu. Okay, what state are you from?
From Lagos.
Lagos.
Please don't ask me the middle of the day. I don't know it.
Okay, agreed. Okay, 1-0. No problem. So, how was it like? What your parents feel about you right now at this stage?
Parents. I don't know how my dad feels.
Okay.
Because the last time I saw him was when I was in GS3.
Okay.
So my mom, I don't think I've had that kind of intimate conversation with her, but I know that she's excited.
Oh, oh my God.
And she doesn't say it, but she's always, hello, do you want to do this? What are you doing? You can always say, oh, I'm coming, I'm doing this. So she's always turning up, so I know that.
She's really excited. Oh, wow. Yes. How about your immediate family member, extended family members, your friends that you grew up with? When you started this, I'm sure a lot of people have looked at you like, you're not serious with your life, because I know how the African community can be. Like, when you choose a particular path, everybody begins to look at you like, are you serious? Like, so how is it like for your friends, people who look down at you then and now?
Immediate family. I think one of my brothers is very excited. Like, I remember I had a program in my mom's area, and I had gist of it was going around telling everybody that Minister is coming. I'm like, hey, what is all this? So, friends. So I don't have a lot of friends. So the ones I have, we've grown together. Okay. So. I'm sure that they're proud of me. Looking down, I think I have someone that made me look down on myself.
Wow.
Like, oh, you cannot do this, can't do that. I'm better off. Choose me over her. That kind of thing. She recently sent me a message saying that she's proud of me. She's one of the persons she looks up to. Mentor. I'm like,
are you playing?
Give it to God. So.
Oh wow, man. So looking at your story, let me ask you this: if you weren't doing music, what would you have been doing?
I wanted to be a lawyer.
Really?
But it didn't work.
You're kidding me.
I think I wrote jam like 5 times.
Wow.
There were times I went above the cut of mark, and they still did not give me. I'm like, what is happening here?
Your head did not carry long.
Are you playing with me? So I wanted to be a lawyer. I don't know why. Okay, so I kind of didn't like the judicial system of Nigeria. Okay. So I wanted to be like a judge. That kind of, so I looked forward to be like a judge, as in law making, changing law, that kind of thing. So I didn't work. So.
Law. So I'm just trying to picture you in that, that gown.
Yeah.
So But would we have really known you? Maybe we would have still known you. I don't know.
I think that if it's the purpose of God,
God for you.
yeah,
Interesting.
you know, fame is in diversity.
Yeah, yeah,
There's not
true.
all of us that will be on international platform.
Yeah.
Some of us are made local
You are
kids
not
for a
local.
reason.
Please. When you started singing, had you started singing before you converted to being a Christian? Or it was when you became a Christian, you just realized that I think I like to sing. Let me just,
I think I realized I could sing in, I think in my SS2,
okay.
like that. Maybe like the consciousness of, I didn't know.
So what did
But I
that song you
remember
did
when I
sing?
was in primary school, I they wanted to do cultural dance like that. So the person was not getting it. So and I used to attend the cultural dance. I'll just sit at the back and be watching them. So I think the person was singing and I kind of sang out and they heard my
Oh,
voice, then they bounced the person
and
down.
then go. Oh my god.
That kind of, so I don't know. Conversion. It wasn't that hard because my other brother was the first convert in my family. Then he
Okay.
became a pastor.
Wow.
But we're still Muslims. I think it was smooth because the church he was attending showed him so much love that it wasn't hard for my mom
So
to
agree.
agree, though we were Muslims.
Yeah.
So pastor will always come home and stay with my mom and gist with her. So maybe when they have like Thanksgiving, you invite my mom and on stage,
Okay.
on the altar, I will say, "Oh, Alaja is amongst us.
Oh,
Oh, Alaja,
yeah.
say I." So she was like, she was a Muslim, but she was. They made her feel
So loved and
yes. So
welcoming. So that was it. You didn't face those struggles of you can't be a Christian in this
I
house.
thought I did not.
Interesting. That's really nice. Because when you look at some people's background, they tell you that some of them they even broke their head because they had to like do that. So now, as a Christian, are there times where you feel like this journey is just a journey of would I call it maybe isolation? Because sometimes you realize that
It's
as
actually a
Christians,
general isolation.
yeah, as Christians, there are things
On
you
my
want
way,
to do.
on my way here,
Yeah.
I think I was talking to God in my heart, and I'm like, I'm not cut off for this. like, I'm not. I don't want to do this. I just want to be fine. Just love God and be okay. I think I was talking to my PA. I'm like this standard of music minister that people uphold.
Yeah.
I was telling them like, if you uphold it, you have to meet it because I'm not ready for it. I just want to be God's minister. I don't want to be under pressure. I think I was telling them like, I don't want to have to fast and pray to worship. I just want to worship without in any situation I am. I don't want to like meeting people's expectation in what I'm like this thing. I don't think I can do it. So you really get it up and that you're tired. And sometimes we've cried. I don't know if you get what.
Yeah, I understand you. I understand you. You ask questions and you don't have answers to it.
Yes, so I think I ran away from the house last year. I did not sleep. I was awake. I was worried. So I could not place where it was. So I planned that 5. I took the decision around 4:30 a.m. Around 5, I called a friend of mine. Where are you? Can you come and pick me in the house? Like, yes. I packed my bag. If I hear movement, I will stop. I packed my bag and I ran away from the house. I put on my phone and they're calling me and they did not see me. I ran away because I was tired and I felt like I wasn't enough to do this.
The task.
Let me just be like every other normal person. So
I know it can be very, very tiring. So what would you say to people outside there like young ministers who are also trying to break into the music industry? Did you ever know you would break into the music industry, number one? And then secondly, what would you say to them? Like how should they take it? Like the steps that they could take? Like what are the practical steps that have helped you? Maybe one or two persons, right? It might not work for everybody, but one or two persons will learn something from it.
okay. Did I know I was going to do this? I did not know. I practically just found God, and because I was a Muslim, I was I just wanted to know. You know, you sit down and you see people loving upon God, but and I'm like, what does
What is
like
this?
what's this? So, and I got saved. I got saved in a very weird way. Like I was sick. I was sick to death.
Wow.
That kind of thing. So, and I wanted to know who saved me. They preached a message of new birth to me, and it sounded, for some weird reason, I was just crying. So I wanted to know who saved me. So that was my journey.
Mm.
I felt like everybody knew God, but I did not. I was into a system that I did not know. So I wanted to know who God was. I wanted to know who saved me. I wanted to just know. That was my journey. I did not even know that there was something called music ministers. I did not know until like I think 2015.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, people. I did not. I just wanted to know who saved me, and I think being on that journey saved me from a lot of things I would have been exposed to. So because I was a Muslim, there was nobody that was there to like teach you, do guide you.
Like
So
go
I
to
didn't like
church
have
and
mentors,
everything,
all those
yeah.
kind of things. So God had been my rabbi,
Mm.
that kind of be my rabbi, be my source. So I did not know, and getting into it, it wasn't because I wanted to be. I just suddenly found myself. People like, oh, music, yeah, Minister Abbey. I'm like, okay, let's let's
Let's
work. It
flow
wasn't
with it.
something that I wanted to be. I just worship because I felt like that was the only way to love and experience God.
Good.
So even right now, I don't think I'm excited about it. But God has called us onto greater works, and it's a burden that we have to bear, so we have to embrace it.
Hmm.
For people, I think ministry is a call.
Okay. You need to have the calling.
Yes. Scripture says that no man cometh unto the Lord except the Lord beckons on him.
Mm.
So there needs to be a beckoning. If not, you'll be frustrated.
Mm.
You will really be frustrated, because how do you talk about somebody you have no witness of?
True.
You get. So like ministry is beyond being popular, being up there.
Okay.
Some of us, don't mind, I like to use like the word some of us.
Yeah.
Some of us will be church rats.
Mm.
And in our being church rat is the fulfillment of our purpose. If there are no church rats, the bigger picture will not be fulfilled, because there will still be a small vacuum
Yeah.
that needs to be filled.
Yeah.
So the relevancy of every man is in the space of his purpose.
Wow.
So
True.
in everybody finding their purpose is the completion of the body.
Yeah.
So we cannot imagine all the bodies and
It won't work.
it won't work. So you think that the head is more relevant than the eye, but it's not possible.
Not possible.
So once the eye is not there, you feel like there's something not complete in the body. So some of us, our purpose might be small, some of us it might be big. So in our doing it is the completion of the body. If you say that your own is small, you don't do it, no matter how big mine is,
Yeah.
it won't be complete. We have to wait for you to complete yours.
Sure.
So I think everybody should find what God would have them do, and not crave to be pot when you are cup.
Cool.
Because when God looks down upon you, he doesn't look for your monk's pot. He looks for your monk's spoon, because that's what he's expecting you to be. So there's no small purpose, there's no big purpose.
Yeah.
So this yearning to be big, to be this, to be that, I don't think if he's of the Lord, you can't be big outside the Lord.
You can't be big outside. Oh my God, Rema.
You get. So you can't be big. You can't have dreams and aspiration outside the Lord. If you ever do it and you get to that point where you're fulfilled, you still be empty, because it's not of the will of God. So I think Romans 10, it says that Paul was writing to Romans, was like, I can see your zeal for God, I can see the things you're doing for God, but these things are not of the will of God. So it means that you can have zeal that is not of God, and God, you're doing it is big, but God is not pleased, because God did not instruct you. So what I would just say is, find God, because even this purpose and this thing that we are doing is of God.
Yeah.
So unless God instructs us, imagine I'm a builder, and I get people to work for me. I have the construct of what I want.
Yeah.
No matter how smart you think you are, you can't add to it.
No.
If you add to it, there's no pleasing in what you did. So I think we should just chill, find out what God will do. Let it just be about God, because indeed that's the fulfillment. That's how will be happy. Oh, God is pleased. God is
Wow.
fulfilled. Oh, I don't need to. I'm not. Don't say someone will pray for you. I pray for you. You go to experience stage. I'm like, is that the will of God? Because
Exactly.
God has to be pleased. This mission, this purpose that we are shouting is God's purpose. It's God's mission. So the only reason why we do it is that God is glorious. If God moves, everybody pays attention.
Yeah.
So if you move with God, it means that you are on the scene of attention. But don't forget that it's glory that is rubbing off on you. So it's the glory of God.
Wow.
That kind of. So I'm just saying, if you want to be a music minister, if you desire it, it's beyond desire, it's beyond passion. You need to be called, because you have to go through a lot of things that will help you, that will make you to lean back on that calling, and you will not give up, because sometimes passion will wear out.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. You're right.
It's those
I
things that
agree
God
with you.
told you that you have to.
You lean on- we had this conversation before we came on camera, and we were talking about she having to do a collabo with somebody, maybe one or two persons, as the spirit leads you, man. We're not just going to pick any and everybody, but it's just going to be as the spirit leads you. So you can start sending in your. You will share the details. You can start sending in your infos, your name, your phone number, your email address, the kind of music. We need gospel ministers, please. Please, it's very important. Because you will not come and bring one. So please, gospel, if you're a gospel artist, an upcoming gospel artist. So this year I said we're going to be transforming lives, and this is one of the way that would help transform lives. Like, our guests having something, those who can mentor, those who can help advertise, those who can help do a collabo with you. So guys, just stay tuned. So before we go, man, we want to do something. Chicky. You're going to say it, but okay, let me say this one. Chicken, kitchen, chicken. Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Come with me.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken. Chicken first, kitchen second, then chicken third.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Yes. So, are you ready?
So, what are we doing?
So you just say tongue twister. You say fast. So you start slowly, then you move faster. Chicken, kitchen, chicken. Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken. Chicken,
Chicken, kitchen, chicken. Chicken, kitchen, chicken. Chicken. Now I want you to use your anointing in this.
Chicken,
Kitchen.
chicken.
Okay.
Chicken.
When she's singing on stage, this is her expression. So.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Okay.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
There you go.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Okay.
Kitchen. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm trying to put chicken here. Kitchen here.
So you okay? Anyhow.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Okay.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Two.
Chicken, kitchen, chicken.
Okay.
Chicken, kitchen.
Your voice is not loud enough.
Chicken.
All right, thank you very much for coming on our section today. Oh, it was really amazing, and we know that God will continue to bless you. I know it was really not easy having you to come here with your tight schedule. In fact, I was disturbing her yesterday night that Minister Abbey today. She was like, call me at 8 p.m. I said, me before 8 p.m. I will call you. All right, thank you very much, Minister Abbey. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you for your time. It has really been an amazing section with you, and I'm sure so many people have one or two lessons to learn from all you have said today, and the glory of God will definitely be seen this year. Thank you very much. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody here at PA, Doing. Thank you very much.